Yeah, they're literally called Joro spiders.
Dude.
Or Jaro. I'm not sure exactly the pronunciation. It's Joro.
I wrote this, and I had the great line of they're called no spiders.
You did, and I said someone signed this man to a Netflix special.
And everyone's getting signed to him, so I haven't checked my emails, but I expect it to be in there.
North Georgia, China, and Japan. That's where they associate.
So, okay, the podcast has started. Tell the people. This is Learn a Little Something with Ronnie and Chad. I'm Ronnie.
Oh, we're talking?
Well, yeah, because this is important. The podcast needs to know about this. I'm Ronnie.
I'm Chazzy.
And oh boy, do we have just the nicest little surprise today. Coming back, we've been off for a while.
We have.
And to really come back with a bang, you said special announcement coming soon. There's a nice little can crack on the Bud Light Seltzer.
And our special announcement coming soon is Mr.
My name's Travis.
Oh,
Travis Coleman's in the house.
He's made a few guest appearances live in studio for the first time ever. Travis Coleman. What do you have to say to the people, Trav?
I'm really happy to be here. In honor of being here, I'm gonna have to do this for you.
We got another can crack. Great podcasting.
This one goes out to you, Chris.
We're just hanging out.
Yes, Chris deserves to hear that.
Oh, my mortal enemy, yeah.
So the Jaro spider, though.
The Jaro. So explain this to people because I didn't even know what it was. I live in Georgia.
People, y'all need to hear this. And look it up if you can. Joro spider. It is a very large specimen. Arachnophobia is what I like to call them.
Well, that's a ride at Six Flags Over Georgia. It's called an arachnid.
Arachnot? What is it?
The spiders are arachnid.
Okay.
And acrophobia is the fear of heights.
Okay, we have a bunch of these arachnophilias around all of North Georgia. And pretty much we've come to find out if you research them, like your boy Chaz Chart did, you find out that these are only located in North Georgia of the United States of America and China and Japan.
It literally says, found in China, Australia, and Northeast Georgia.
Yes, it is pretty insane because they're an invasive species. I 100% believe that they have wiped out every spider specimen in the state of Georgia because that is the only spider I see is these things.
When's the last time you saw a Great Daddy Longleg?
Haven't seen them.
No.
Now ask me about another spider. Ask me about one.
I don't know any other spiders.
Black Widow? Haven't seen it.
How many spiders can you name? Black Widow, Daddy Longleg,
Wolf spider, banana spider, Jaro spider.
He's on fire.
Tarantula.
All right, and that concludes a segment called Spiders. But no, seriously, you sent me a Snapchat. You were pointing a gun at a huge spider, and I was pointing concerned. A gun at it. That's how you're gonna have to fight these things.
Yes, these things are massive. They make massive webs. Me and my roommate, my dumbass roommate Kyle, we actually
fuck that Kyle guy.
In the front of my apartment. So there's one in the back of my apartment. You can see it through the window.
Travis, do you know Kyle's a dumbass?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We actually got a very large stick and got one in front of our apartment, and we smashed it to death. Not really. Yeah, don't tell PETA. But we did smash it to death, and I mean, I found out they're kind of bitch made. These spiders are bitch made. They're more, what do you call it? When somebody's they look like they're really tough, but they're not. Yeah. What do you call that? Do you call that Ronnie? What do you call that?
I call that, I don't call it Ronnie. That's not what I would call it because I'm pretty tough.
Anyways, they're really easy to kill, and if you
killed that one yesterday on your back deck?
Not on the back deck. There's one on the front that I killed. The one on the back.
You're seeing multiple of these things?
Ronnie,
how many have you seen?
Ronnie.
Because I also have to make fun of you. You were so enamored by these spiders, you came out of Facebook retirement. You limped out of Facebook retirement. It was so bitch, I couldn't believe what I read.
No. It was, okay, listen to this, Ronnie. Jessica, my sister, sent me a text after I posted that on Facebook and said, I have literally seen 10 Jaro spiders on my walk in Athens, Georgia.
They're taking over.
She goes to University of Georgia. She saw 10 of them. I went for a run that day, Ronnie, and I'm not kidding, dude. Not even meaning to look for them. Saw 6 of them on the run.
That's pretty terrifying.
They're very, and y'all need to look them up, guys. I'm not lying. Like, this is a legit thing. They are invasive. They are taking over the state of Georgia, and it's becoming pretty bad.
Here's an example of why Facebook is dying, all right? I've gone to Chaz's Facebook page. This is the post.
How about you take a visit to mine here?
4 days ago.
Well, don't tell them. They can search that.
Anyone else been seeing Joe Rose spiders? It's really trying to start a dialogue.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, just look it up. I don't need to say anything else. You can look it up and see that it's literally in North Georgia, and then
just know that it's something that we're fighting down here.
We're fighting them.
Georgia's becoming Australia.
What if these are just babies? What if these are just the baby ones, and they just come up? What if they get like 3 times bigger?
And it's like The Mist. Have you ever seen The Mist?
No, but dude, what if they eat
Before
us?
I forget about it, because I almost just did right then, you mentioned PETA. Have you guys seen the video of PETA finger fucking fruit?
Yes. That is awesome.
The only fruit sex I've seen is the grapefruit technique.
Dude, you gotta see this PETA video. Also, you're wearing that shirt too short.
Yeah, it is too short.
Too short.
The sleeves are nice, but the shortness of it is.
I'm just trying to be like you, Chaz. At the end of the day, I want to look big and muscly like you.
Well, I'm not.
I think I hate saying this. I think I blocked PETA, so I have a hard time finding this.
Why would you do that?
Okay, Trav, while we're talking, you gotta look at this video here. Everyone go to PETA's Twitter account and see this video of them trying to finger fruit. It's very gross. What fruit are they working on right now?
They're working a strawberry.
What are they doing to that strawberry?
They're stroking the middle of. Oh, now they're on an avocado, and they're really grapefruit now.
All I'll say is, if I was one of them fruits, I would be busted.
Good.
If you were into fruits?
No, if I was one of those fruits.
For anybody listening to me right now.
You like that finger work from...
Yeah, I think it'd feel great.
I mean, it got you so turned on, you signed up for Tindr at dinner tonight.
I did. Guys, I've got a Tindr account. Chaz Chart is officially on Tindr if anybody wants to research him.
Press the play button. Tell me how PETA can just throw this in there and how that's okay.
Yeah, I know. It's smut, and I don't like it. Are you looking at Tindr right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going?
Not great, man.
No?
No one's messaged me. I think.
What'd you make your bio?
Let me research it.
Well, it's not something you researched because it's your bio. You should be able to tell us what it is.
It says Dogecoin enthusiast.
Lame. Hate that. Hate that so much. God, I hate that.
Let me see what else it says.
God.
Looking for something serious, I think. Anime enthusiast.
God, that's so cute.
Anime enthusiast. ... Dogecoin enthusiast.
You don't even have Dogecoin anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm an enthusiast of it.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure of your holdings. Had to check your holdings. You said you were going to mention the podcast, and it sounds like you didn't mention the podcast. Because I feel like that.
Oh, you're right. I should totally mention this.
Yeah.
It's totally not embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I had Bumble. If you guys know what Bumble is, my main picture was the cane and the horse picture. Mm-hmm. And I approximately got like 0 messages from chicks from that picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that one girl from Waffle House?
Well, there was actually, if you guys know what Waffle House is, there was a manager. She worked in management at Waffle House. She sent me.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard of this
place called Waffle House.
This small little family-owned business called the Waffle House.
It's a mom and pop.
You guys
shop.
ever been to Walmart before?
And they sent me. What did she send me on? We sent a couple nudies, and then she kind of. I think I blocked her. Maybe she blocked me.
You chickened out.
I chickened out. Yeah, you're right.
That's fine. That's fine. Did you guys hear about Elon and Grimes?
No.
Travis?
No.
Did you hear about it? Yeah, they're done.
Really?
Splitsville. After 3 years, can you believe that?
Took a trip to Splitsville?
Took a trip to Splitsville. Now, can I ask this question? I've wanted to know this question for a long time. Who the fuck is Grimes?
I was about to ask that.
She did like a.
Are you familiar with her work?
Wait,
isn't it a Pokemon?
That's what is the Pokemon's name, Travis?
Grimer, I think.
Grimer.
He's. I'm gonna stop now.
I mean, there is chicks on. It's not like every Pokemon is a male. Come on.
Right.
Yeah,
there's some that are
not off to a good start there, Trav. Making
So,
a lot of enemies.
We have got some stories to tell, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of notes.
We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Have we been recording this whole time?
We've been recording the whole time.
I stopped at the beginning and thought how funny it would be to say, "Hey, this is Travis," and then not say anything else for the rest of the
That
episode.
would have been pretty epic. I would have. You know, I don't think we would have let you get by with that.
So
we're excited
Travis,
to have you on.
we need to talk about Travis. We talked about his short shirt.
Yeah.
His SS.
The shirt's short.
It's an Aerosmith shirt. It's actually a cool shirt.
Wow.
It is a cool shirt. Here's my problem with Travis, and I think I've talked about this before. The guy has more laundry than anyone you've ever seen.
He loves laundry.
And this here is he's got approximately 57 shirts that would fit better than this one. But he's at the bottom of the barrel, and he knows the short's too small because we've talked about it before.
Dude, I love this shirt though.
I do like the shirt.
I don't want to get rid of it.
You don't have to get rid of it, but
just
maybe dress up a little bit for Chaz and I when it's your debut.
I know. I'm wearing a freaking tuxedo right now.
Yeah, you are doing that.
Thank God we're not on camera.
No, I do have a Majin Vegeta shirt on right now. It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie, it's pretty dope.
Is that a Pittsburgh Pirates logo on the front of that shirt?
I also make that joke often.
Yeah, it's a primitive Majin Vegeta shirt. Look it up. I mean,
so I'm sorry. You know how I feel about his laundry. You were going somewhere with it, and I got mad.
What was I going with it?
I knew you, and here we are. I knew he was going to forget. You were just making a point of you are wearing that short shirt.
Short shirt. That's fun. That's really fun to say. It just say that if you're at your house right now, short shirt. Short shirt. Really fun to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was saying it's an awesome Aerosmith shirt. What I love about our boy Travis is he respects the older generations of music.
But that is true.
That's also, you're right. That's not where he was going.
No, this is totally where I was going. No. I was going to say, Aerosmith, great band. Great band. All of them are alive. Not a single person has died.
Name 5 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Train Kept a Rolling All Night Long. One of the hardest songs of guitar.
It's a wordy title. A wordy title. So wordy that I don't think that's what the title's actually called. But
Toys in the Basement, also a great one.
That's a good one.
What's another wrong one? Storage place, but all right.
Toys in the Basement.
Sweet Emotions, great song.
Yep.
Sweet Child O' Mine's always been one of the classics they've done.
Yeah, I love that one by Aerosmith.
And that's all 5 of them.
Yep, perfect. Hey, tell me how you feel about this. Sorry to change the topic, but this groovy Summer Ice thing right here, I don't know how I feel about this one. Blue Raspberry's better than this.
Blue Raspberry's better, but I don't mind this one. This is a decent one. Guys, we should mention that. Travis, we should totally mention that. Why have we not mentioned that on this podcast?
And also, if you guys can quit raping the table with the cans.
Oh, God. Here we go again. Mr. Ronnie.
I have to edit this, guys. Can you believe that? I have to edit the sound.
Dude,
here's my concern. I don't know how well that Aerosmith bit landed, so I'm worried we're losing people right now. So we got to make sure that
I'm sorry.
The sound quality's good.
Hey, so you can edit this
right. No one knows who Aerosmith is.
Yeah, cool. You can edit this out if you want to, but I just want you guys to know that Ronnie is such a gamer. The amount of times I've walked in and this guy's got just a set of headphones over his ears, and he is playing either NCAA football 2014 or Minecraft.
Love it. Love him.
He is just plugging away, editing these episodes.
Let me let this.
Love it.
Dude.
Minecraft. This guy played Minecraft with me one time. Never once invited me to Minecraft again.
Love him. Because guess what? It's a battle trying to teach someone with ADD how to play Minecraft.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't have to teach me.
By the way, guys, you want to ask me what I'm drinking.
What are you drinking over there?
Well, tonight, thank you, Trav. Tonight I'm sipping on Great Value's purified drinking water.
Room temperature, might I add.
Well, it's a little bit chilled. It was in the fridge. It's becoming more of a room temperature situation. We'd like for it to be colder.
All right, guys, I'm going to go straight into my notes. I've got some notes that I wanted to talk about.
That's what we're doing. We got stories. We got topics we need to discuss.
I'm talking about, who I'm talking about? Pistachio Guy.
I've got a Pistachio Guy thing too.
Yes, I've totally got a Pistachio Guy story.
And we're handing phones. What's going on here?
I'm just asking for the Wi-Fi.
oh, this is so great. Oh my God, I love this. You come over and you guest star on the podcast. And what are you doing when we're getting ready to set up this extremely first awesome topic? But get the Wi-Fi password.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little disrespectful.
Dude, you're swiping on Tinder.
Have you not ever been to my...
Hey, you're swiping on Tinder over there.
Well, I am swiping on Tinder. No one's that attractive, but...
I'm sorry. Hey, if this is going to take longer than this, I thought maybe you would just know it.
It is definitely taking a long time. And did you not have service down here?
I don't have great service down here.
And so, all right, let's break this down. Chaz was, what's the word I'm looking for? He was encouraged to get into the world of Tindr because you are just a success story. I mean, I'm pretty sure Tindr is writing up a little novel about you because things are going so well. Please, you don't have to get into specifics, but break it down for the people.
So yeah, I found my girlfriend on Tinder. That's why Chaz over here has gone on the world of swiping and right and left, and he was just asking me how that was going, and so it's going really good. I don't want to give too much personal information out on that. Don't go hitting up me or Ronnie or Chaz trying to find more out about my love life. I will talk about that more whenever the time comes.
God, that's so beautiful.
But big news, I told her that my beloved brother and his co-host have a podcast.
And she's jumping aboard. Now, here's the thing. Are we getting the Wi-Fi password because we're worried about being away from her?
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine to stay awake. She wants to FaceTime after this.
Oh, boy.
And whoa.
And that's awesome.
I'll find out
table.
soon.
That's so great. Just doing that on the table that didn't make a sound at all. Sorry.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Watch this. So now that we've gotten to the bottom of that Wi-Fi password, thanks a lot once again, Travis, for being here and being engaged. You had a Pistachio Man story you wanted to tell?
Pistachio Man. I have a great story I want to tell about him. So this is about probably a month ago now. This is crazy. It was literally a couple days after our last podcast. Mm-hmm. That's how long it's been.
What's a Pistachio Man?
So, Pistachio Man. Pistachio Man is
It's the guy who gave me the 10-pound bag of pistachios at work.
Oh,
remember him?
Yep.
Yeah, Pistachio Man.
Very short shorts.
So he walks up to me, the sweatiest I've ever seen someone in my entire life at work. So sweaty.
I've got a story about him too.
So sweaty, and yeah, you do have a story. And he points out a torn trash bag on the ground, approximately 100 yards away. So
Not
far
even
away.
a torn. Phrase it better. It was a fragment.
A fragment of a torn trash bag. So far away. I'm talking like 50 yards. Mm-hmm. And he says,
cut in half. He went from 100 to 50.
Literally, probably 40 yards. He says, "Look." He points over there and he goes,
said, "Look at that piece of that trash bag about 30 yards away."
He goes, "Look at that."
He pulled out a rangefinder.
Yeah. Literally about 25 yards away. He goes, "Look at that snake over there." And I go, "That's not a snake." He's like, "Looks like a snake, doesn't it?" He goes, "That's a trash bag." That's part of a trash bag.
Wow.
And I go, "Wow, really?" And he goes, "It does look like one, doesn't it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna lie. It actually does look like it could be like a snake or something. It's black. Mm-hmm. It looks a little mangled to where it's like curled up a little bit,
twisty, turny like those snakes do."
And he goes, "Dude, I got people on Facebook so good." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Dude, I posted that picture on Facebook. You see that over there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been looking at it for 5 minutes now."
Yeah.
He's
it's
like,
about 20 yards away. How could you miss it?
Yeah. He's like, "I posted on Facebook, a Facebook group, and I had a Karen type in all caps to not kill it and leave it alone." He said, "Shit was so epic." That was the exact words he used. I typed this in my notes just so he goes, "Dude, the shit was so epic." That's his exact words to me.
I love that.
He goes, "All right, I'll see you around." And then he just walks off.
And that was y'all's interaction.
That was the interaction we had.
Pistachio Man.
What about you, Trav? What you got?
So, for anybody who didn't know, I've actually worked with Pistachio Man for a little while. I don't anymore. Mm-hmm. But my job with Pistachio Man was to go running around at place of work and find missing items.
Oh yeah, you guys were teammates.
We were teammates. And I was working earlier in the morning. He'd come in later on, and so like there was a time where I was there and he wasn't there. And so I come in, and I couldn't help but notice there was an invoice with a sticky note on it that says, "If found, please paddle me with a racket." And
so Pistachio Man,
dude, he asked me to paddle him with a racket if I found this item, and I found it where it was supposed to be.
well,
it's
you
like
know what you gotta do now.
It's like he wanted me to paddle him,
Right.
Yeah, so
He like went and checked to make sure it was there, and then he's like, paddle me with a racket.
What's so awesome about that? He's like 50 years old, and he's like, "Oh, please paddle me." He's just thinking, "Oh, this young Travis lad is gonna paddle the shit out of me."
I wish that worked. I'd just be putting notes like, if found, take me out to a nice dinner.
Yeah.
The best part about it is just have y'all ever described what he looks like, or just the short shorts?
Oh no, we've very, very tan.
Yeah, I can sum this up a lot quicker. Get Mr. Clean in your head, and then imagine him tan. The end.
Yeah.
Except not as fit.
Not as fit, but
more abrasive clothing.
Yeah. He doesn't have braces, but yeah.
Abrasive. What are you doing over there? Are you like, you have not looked up from your phone for more than 2 seconds.
Just trying to find love
what is
on
going
Tindr.
on? Have you gotten a match yet, you loser?
Whoa.
No, I have not, dude. It's not
So what
funny.
are you even doing over there?
I'm trying to find a match.
You shouldn't even be able to
Chaz is-
swipe this. From what I know about Tinder,
I just ended the last one.
Let me see it.
you swiped
I
the
swear,
last one.
I
Let me
swear.
see it.
Just ended. Travis was coaching me up. I've never Tindized
Have you
before.
already paid $20 to get more swipes because you're not having any luck?
Hey, let me tell you, this girl right here, she's a good time enthusiast.
God, this
Let me tell
world
you,
we live in.
Jasmine has recently liked you, and she's been recently active. But let's see if we can swipe on this. Can't swipe on this girl unless you're wanting to spend at least $8.
Oh my God,
$8?
$8.
That sounds good for a swipe.
All right,
God, that is
I'm
so
gonna pay it.
annoying.
Continue.
No, do not pay that.
I'm kidding.
Jeez.
All right.
I could buy coffee with that.
Yeah, dude, a decaf at that.
Almost one coffee with that. No, my Pistachio Man story is very short and sweet. The other day I was at my desk and I started like smelling this strong sense of vanilla, and I was like, "Oh, that smells pretty good." I was like,
Oh God.
"Is there a girl wearing that?" I turn around and it's just Pistachio Man. I go, "Okay."
Nothing weird to see here.
I mean, if he was younger,
All right, so moving on, dude. Elon Grimes. The reason I bring this up is because you had this exciting segment that I was really hoping we would do more. You said we were going to.
yeah.
And it's basically catching up with Chad and Jeffrey Bezos.
Do you want me to talk about a little bit of Jeffrey Bezos?
I would love for you to. He's your guy.
Well, anyways, Jeffrey Bezos.
Is he your guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Approximately 60 years old. Not there yet, but he's getting there.
Looks great.
He'll beat it. You know what he's going to do with 60? Beat it. He's going to beat it.
I'd say
I love
yes.
that. I love that.
He basically authorized to euthanize his hair follicles. It's not like he just went bald. He chose to go bald.
Okay.
He euthanized his hair follicles.
God,
And-
Travis loving this blue raspberry right now.
Dude, he's double fisting. What is happening?
This guy loves his seltzer.
I'm
Calm down.
just having a time right now.
Okay.
I'm just getting loosey-goosey for all.
Enough said.
all
Catch
the
up with
people.
Bezos, all right?
Dude, you know Pistachio Man is essentially just like a poor Jeffrey Bezos.
Dude, he really is, yeah. I mean, emphasis on poor, but yeah.
Poor health-wise and poor.
If Bezos ran 10 miles a day and lived in his truck, yes, I could see what you were talking about.
You know what's crazy, though? Is it looks like Jeffrey runs 10 miles a day and not
It does.
Pistachio Man. How crazy is that?
It does.
He must have got bit by a Joro spider or
So what's
something.
up with Bezos?
Oh, anyways, Bezos. He's pretty much just, he's doing his own thing. It's kind of like, you guys just need to leave them alone and just keep ordering. And also, you need to make weed legal because Amazon is essentially they're lobbying for the marijuana to be legal so they can sell it in their boxes. And that's a great jump start from Jeffrey to get to a trillion status. And that's kind of where I'm headed on Jeffrey.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay, so listen, I know that you guys are kind of a big deal with your anime podcast, and this is
Will you
not...
plug that in for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you for saying
1%.
that. Yeah,
Thanks.
get it out of his hands. Good Lord, no one is swiping on you, buddy.
I know, it sucks, dude. I need to show dick.
Anyway,
Flaccid
so I know y'all are a
cock.
big deal on your anime podcast, and I know that this is not an anime-based podcast, but I would assume...
I would like for you to quit minimizing us to just an anime podcast.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just said you're not an anime podcast. This is what we're doing right now is not anime-based. Yeah. And I'm asking for permission to drop this in because this is just to talk about what's going on.
I would love for you to drop it in. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm sure that I will get a lot of hate from a lot of you, but you suck.
I hate that so much.
Anyway, just take it easy on me. This is my first time. Be gentle.
Let's go slow.
This is very, very... I feel like this is a very basic anime, but I've started to watch My Hero Academia with my girlfriend, and I would love to hear what you people out there think about that show.
Wow, a little anime talk.
No, dude, don't say it's basic and take it easy on me. Anytime you get into the anime sphere, the anosphere, I love it, dude. It's
Really?
it's not something you should be ashamed of. We want you in. It doesn't matter if you're watching One Piece. It doesn't matter if you're watching... all 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
Now,
well, this guy, Ronnie's, of course, got something negative to say.
yeah, because
he doesn't like anime.
Well, you know what I am? I'm brutally honest. Okay.
Okay,
I've mentioned, and this is
Hey, guys.
basically you hurt my feelings. Okay.
guys,
So this is what we're talking about. You hurt my feelings, so I'm going to tell you what's going on.
I'm going to interrupt you really quick. I just want you guys to know that last night, whenever I was watching this anime with my lady,
Yeah.
You got a boner?
we're not going to speak of that. While we were laying there on so I'm laying there on the couch, definitely not with a boner.
Right. Which
And
is crucial for this next part.
because I'm watching this anime.
They're all underage.
with my girlfriend, and the next thing I know, Ronnie comes walking by, and I go, "Hey, Ronnie, Chaz over here tells me that you don't like this anime," and he goes, "That's not true. I've watched like 4 episodes, liked it enough. I just don't know why I stopped watching it. Sorry for interrupting you, but now that is on the record,
Yeah.
you can talk about how you want to talk about it." And
Yeah. So I love when you don't have boners and I walk in the room. That is my preferred way to walk into rooms. Yeah. So can I talk about where my beef is?
absolutely,
Because you're saying you're dipping your toe into the anosphere. What'd you call it? Anosphere?
Anosphere.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, talk about him in the 11 episodes that y'all binged in one night.
Exactly. I've tried to get him to watch Attack on Titan, our flagship show coming back in January. God, we gotta up the bandwidth of our podcast because the numbers are going to be ridiculous. Try to get him to watch Hunter x Hunter.
Y'all watched 11 episodes of that?
Yeah,
in one night.
One night, and he was all about it until he wasn't. This is why. Okay, the number of shows that I try and show this guy, and he just doesn't have the attention span. But when he's, snuggling up on the couch with his lady friend, all of a sudden he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm so into this anime.
I'm so into these kids in high school."
I could just if me and him were snuggling up on the couch like good brothers do, there's no way he would have gotten this far.
Okay, so I want to interrupt.
GBs.
I want to
good brothers.
I want to interrupt this right quick. So, Hunter x Hunter. Yes, I watched 11 episodes in one night.
It's a great
and
film.
It was great fun. I really enjoyed it, and I would love to go back and watch that after I finish My Hero Academia.
Whoa.
Right.
That's on the record.
Not with me, but your girlfriend.
No, I would watch it with you.
Well,
You can watch it with us, or you can make it, or we can make it.
I can watch with you until we get to the Chimera Antarctic. Yeesh.
Anyway, so with that being said,
Who's got that time?
Anyway, I would like to say, whenever he says I was trying to get me to watch Attack on Titan, I see Chaz over here, and I'm out eating with him, and Chaz is like, Ronnie, you idiot, why haven't you tried to get Travis to watch this show? And I was like, just kind of sitting there seeing where this conversation was going to go, and the next thing I know, Ronnie's like, man, he's not going to like this show. He's not going to like
because
it.
I've tried showing you so many shows, and you don't like them.
Dude, I love a good plot.
Will you...
Gosh,
God, the noises this guy's making.
This guy loves
dude,
weed so much.
You come up with the next topic, because this is also the part of the night. You got some drinks in you. You probably definitely hit the weed pin. You're a little cross-eyed.
No, I wish I hit the weed pin.
The
Dude,
eyes
I wish I had a
75%
vape.
closed. You're straight up blowing.
We need
the
to go for
microphone.
the vape. Do you want to take me to the vape shop?
Oh, the vape shop.
Okay. I brought up this last topic of the pistachio man. I will bring up the next topic. Okay?
All right.
We have an announcement to make. We have watched...
Quit making announcements.
We have watched an anime, and we think we're going to cover it.
Well, kind of cover it.
Kind of cover it. We're going to talk about it at least
new
for 2
style
episodes.
of coverage.
A new coverage style.
Yep.
It's called Made in Abyss.
Yep. Season 1, 13 episodes. We're going to do a 2-part coverage of it, episodes 1 through 7, and then the rest of the series, or the rest of the season, I should say. This was, we don't want to talk about it here because we got to talk about it later.
Yeah. And how many episodes you've seen?
I've seen 7 episodes.
I'm very excited for you to watch the last half and to discuss that. I mean, the first half's great too, but the last half is definitely exciting to talk about. We'll have a lot to say.
Yeah, can't wait to talk about it. So if that's something you haven't seen, want to check out before we do it, do that. And if it's something you already have seen, just get your mind right.
And if it's one of those things where you're like, hey guys, shut the fuck up, turn off the podcast.
Exactly.
Yep.
Love that.
I just love the energy y'all put off sometimes.
I wanted to talk about this. We got every month or so, our workplace will bring food in. All right?
Oh, God.
And there have been, sometimes they nail it. They'll bring, like, chicken biscuits, or what have been some of the best ones.
They're like, oh, guys, forget about raises. Here's a chicken biscuit. Now be happy for another month.
Right. I mean, that's what it is, but that's a very cynical way of looking at it.
It's not cynical at all. That's just realistic.
Well, it's pretty cynical.
I would like to step in and say that I am no longer at this workplace. But
yeah, Travis did used to be at this workplace. Not anymore.
Hey, we talked about that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. You were playing with a lighter and swiping on Tindr.
Sorry, I'm letting our fans know because, I call them fans. I feel like they're not. We don't really have fans.
I don't call them fans.
They're
my friends.
I'm letting our guests. That's what we used to.
Don't call them guests.
When I used to work in a
they're here
restaurant,
in
we
this
couldn't call them customers. We had to call them guests.
Yeah, I don't call them guests either.
Well, I'm letting our listeners know.
And you speaking of that, they do listen, so I'm all right with that.
Oh.
When I worked at... Stop doing that.
Sorry.
That's got to be so loud for anybody who listens to this in the car.
It's not that loud.
It's a brand of podcasting that I'm not about.
Well, here's one thing. At least 1 or 2 persons are like, that's hot. At least 1 or 2. Keep going.
You notice how you said persons, because it's dudes that are like, oh yeah, I love that.
Anyway, all I'm saying is, I used to work at this place. That's been stated before. And my favorite thing is just whenever they were bringing food in. One time, it was around Christmas, and you could tell they just run out of ideas. Because, they had
Wait till you hear this.
We had food. And I'm laughing because I go in there to go see what they've brought. And I couldn't help but turn my head to the right, and I see Chaz at 11:30 a week out from Christmas, decorating a Christmas cookie all by himself at work. And
I forgot about that.
Only...
Yeah, keep in mind, this is the same cynical guy that was like, "Oh yeah," he goes, "Whoa yeah," they're like bringing stuff because we don't get raises, and then you walk in, he's like very carefully icing a cookie.
I forgot about this.
I just laugh because it's 11:30 here. I am like, oh wow, I wonder what they brought into us this month, and not only to be let down that it's these dull-ass cookies, but not only is it that, but I look over and my good friend Chaz is just gently stroking some green icing on top of a Christmas tree.
So no, this last one's not even the one I'm mad about. They brought in New Zealand meat pies.
Oh,
which,
so good.
I mean, go for it. Whatever. Go off. Before that, they did pizza, and this is just the crime. Okay? I don't know who got in charge of ordering this thing. This is for a company of, we'll say, like 200 people. They brought... Okay. God, I cannot.
Can I take a guess?
Just listen. You're not
cheeseburger?
You're not going to believe this. You say cheeseburger?
Yeah.
When I say 70 times worse than that, I mean it. All right?
Pistachio Man really likes his cheeseburger pizza.
So we go in. They got 16 pepperonis.
Yeah.
Pretty good start, 16 margarita pizzas.
What the?
Not bad.
What is a
Which is,
margarita pizza?
Go for it. 16, possibly a little overkill.
Yeah, I mean, not possibly, definitely a little overkill, but it's not. But
people
it's okay.
like it. It's got enough things going on for it. Sure, why
I'm
not?
so confused as what this is.
All right, and they got a third pizza, and you think, oh, maybe it's going to cater to some cheese people, which I'm not even a cheese. That's not even my gripe here. And I'll go ahead and say this: I got all the pizza I needed. I didn't need any more, but they also got 16 vegetarian pizzas.
16.
Vegetarian.
Don't do that. Right?
Right.
16 veggie pizzas?
Hey, do you want to know how many slices of those 16 were eaten? 2. Not even a full box.
When I left work, they brought the pizza at around 11:45. I left work at 3:30. I counted 14 boxes of vegetarian pizzas still sitting there.
So my question is...
Don't do that. That's... Oh, my God.
My question for this is, so...
Not even a vegetarian... Okay, wait. Not even a vegetarian convention would order 16 vegetarian pizzas.
So my question is, that just sounds awful. Because when's the last time you've ever heard somebody just walk into, or just go online, people are hanging out, and they just go, hey, you guys want a pizza? And someone's like, yeah, I just want a pizza with just green peppers on it.
It's, Travis, when I say it should have been questioned every step of the way, I mean that. Mm-hmm. I don't know, okay, let's say there's a person crazy enough to where this idea sparks in their head. Okay? Say they don't have to check with anyone. They've got the audacity, they've got the... the power. They've got the power to order whatever pizza they want. If I call up a pizza shop and I say, just want to do a little catering order here, 16 vegetarian pizzas.
You want to hear a respectful catering order?
Someone should be on the phone going, I'm sorry, what did you say?
You want to hear a respectful catering order?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Respectful catering order is 25 chicken minis from Chick-fil-A.
We'll get into that. What did you have to say about the pizzas?
I was just going to say...
Jesus Christ, man.
What?
You've already forgot.
No, I was letting y'all talk. I wasn't going to interrupt y'all's speakings. I was just going to say, if you call and order that, the person behind the telecommunication system should at least say, are you sure you didn't say 6?
Yeah.
Instead of 16.
That's exactly my...
Yes.
Every step of the way. And then, when they do that, whoever's getting ready to make these pizzas goes, okay, wait. 16 vegetarian
They're like,
pizzas?
we've made 16 in the past year.
Like, we got to make 16 vegetarian pizzas. Then they said this. They said, is it a vegetarian convention? They said, no. It's for a warehouse.
It's for a warehouse. Like, dude, imagine a warehouse where it's just all vegetarian eaters.
And then they said, wait, did I start working in a Napa Valley pizza place? Or am I in Georgia?
North Georgia.
Or am I in Joro Spider, North Georgia?
And they said, well, I know one thing for sure. Someone's got to go get some more fucking black olives. Because we do not have enough for 16 vegetarian pizzas.
So let me ask this.
What? Every step of the way, Travis. Then they make the pizzas.
Yeah, they make it.
The delivery guy comes rolling up. He goes, all right, what do we got here? Making a delivery. I'm going to get myself a tip. He goes, all right, 16 pepperonis. Load those in the car. 16 margaritas. Oh, that's kind of weird. Whatever. Go off. Maybe they're an eccentric group. And then they say, oh, here's the 16 veggie pizza.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't get to enjoy this as much as you did. This comedic value because I was at the other building,
Right.
And so they didn't really have as much vegetarian style stuff. So I had I had a margarita and pepperoni, whatever it was. What was it? Pepperoni margarita?
Yeah, pepperoni margarita.
That's what I had, and there was maybe a couple boxes. Since the other building I was at was a lot less people, I didn't get to see this enjoyment that you did.
Man,
you saw it and you thought, oh, 2 veggie pizzas. That makes sense.
Yes, that's what I saw.
Because it can be ordered. Just don't order that many.
Yeah.
If I'm the delivery guy and go, oh, great, this is going to be a tough delivery. I'm going to try and give these people 16 pizzas, and they're going to say, we didn't order this.
I would love to be that driver. What was he thinking, man? I want his phone number. I would tip him. I would tip that guy in Dogecoin.
Were y'all there whenever Pistachio Man got in charge of bringing pizzas in one time? They paid him to go pick it up because they didn't want to pay the delivery fee and tip.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did. I was in the front room whenever this happened, and I just remember him pulling up in his truck, and there was literally, I shit you not, no less than 50 pizzas in his backseat.
Dude, I guarantee you.
He kept a couple of those?
Oh, he kept a couple of them. Not only that, he in the back.
He doesn't have a refrigerator in his truck. How do you keep that?
No, he does. That's the thing. That's the thing you're missing.
He's got a
I'm
generator.
Sure he's got half a deer in the back of his truck.
He's got
not a worry.
He's got an air fryer, freezer. That guy lives in the back.
He's got a Wi-Fi. He's got a Wi-Fi password that's not stupid. Like Steve is fat.
I can't believe my father made that Wi-Fi password. Why are we in my father's basement? I thought he left a long time ago.
Well, because we he did. He comes and goes, just as necessary to our storytelling. Hey, no one orders 16 vegetarian pizzas.
Yeah, what kind of...
If you take one thing away from this podcast, that's it.
I did want to ask this as well. I got 2 questions about the pizza.
Notes.
Number 1, where is this pizza from in the first place? Did they go...
Well, the pizza was from a good... I feel like the actual pepperoni pizza was solid.
It was good pizza.
Sorry for interrupting my own question, but Chaz, are you jerking off over there?
Sorry, I do this thing where I grab... Okay, this is to all the gentlemen. So if you're a female familia on this podcast, you're listening, just plug your ears with your fingers.
Yeah.
Not your headphones, because then you would hear it.
We're getting into a little caller daddy territory.
I'm not even going to say I'm going to say we gentlemen.
Smut.
We get to a zone where when you're watching TV, when you're watching
anime,
when you're doing a podcast, you put your hands in your not your ball sack, not inside them.
Yeah.
You put your hands in your pants, and sometimes you tussle around. Do you know what I mean? You tussle around the junk inside. And it's one of those things where it's like, if you had junk down there too, you would do it too. That's what I had somebody, I don't even remember who said that one time. That's a famous quote.
I don't think it's a famous quote.
But it is a true statement. When you're watching TV, does your hands not sometimes just slip in your pants and you're kind of fondling? Not even in a romantic way, you know? Don't say just answer the question.
I have. Yeah, I can admit that.
I have. Trav fondles quite often, and I get caught into the backfire. I'll fondle.
Okay. That's all I want to know. Females, you can now... 1, 2, 3. Now you can enjoy the chat.
Okay. Welcome back.
And then my second question about the pizzas was what was the margarita
second question about the pizzas. What was that?
What's a margarita pizza? I've been asking.
It's
what? How do you not know? It's margaritas.
I don't really know either. What all is on it?
It's essentially like cilantro.
Sounds awful.
Don't name that first.
Cheddar.
Sounds
okay.
weird.
This is not. It's not what.
No, this is what it's.
He doesn't know.
There's cheese on it, obviously.
There's no way there's both. First of all, there's no way there's cheddar on it.
There's Gatorade powder on it.
If there's one thing, I've never had one. I'm so positive there's not cheddar on this pizza. So
well, there's at least cilantro.
There's also a very good chance there's not cilantro either.
And then
so even though he said he had some, he's 0 for 2 on the ingredients.
And then to top it off, there is Garritas on the end of it, and it makes it really good.
There's what?
Garritas. It's on the margarita pizza. I'm.
Oh my! Whoa! I love that, but I hated that all at the same time.
What drink do you want, Travis?
Another blue raspberry.
All right, moving. What? Any new flavors get brought into the mix?
I did. I brought in a new one
What? And what
for
do we have?
myself, not
Okay.
for Trav.
What is it?
Cherry limeade.
Chill cherry limeade.
Do you want to waterfall this one, Trav?
Oh, the chill cherry limeade.
I mean, you don't even have to waterfall. You can mouth it if
he
you
didn't.
want.
He didn't seem excited about the prospects of cherry limeade, but
He
he
didn't.
was going to do it.
That's why I was kind of
So
questioning it.
Let's see what happens here.
No.
Oh wow,
No?
he's gonna
Wow.
he's gonna say yes, and then I said he wasn't feeling the cherry limeade, and that was his escape to say no. I actually don't want to try.
Let me give it one more taste, bud. I think it is the worst one.
Really?
Yeah, I like the blue raspberry the best.
Yeah, that's definitely the better one of those.
Let's answer some questions.
This is
Yeah.
exciting.
Wanna
do it.
that for the last-
Oh, okay. Is it this like a group thing, or are we
Oh, we're all
zeroing
answering the
it?
questions.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
no one's gonna
What do
know
you
I'm
mean
even
it's a
here.
group thing? This
I
whole
meant-
thing is pretty much a group thing, I would say.
Okay, I didn't know.
Can we sing a song at the end of this?
I just want to be clear. This is not the part of the podcast where we only ask Chaz questions. I think everyone should get to answer.
No, I'm not singling out myself.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's answer some questions.
All right, our friend Super Mario comes in, and I will warn you, Travis, there's a lot of questions about food when you're dealing with the Ronnie and Chaz podcast. And
Yes.
That's what these first two questions are. Super Mario asked, question for the podcast, Hostess Twinkie or or Marinella Goncito?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Hostess Twinkie because I don't know what the fuck that second one is.
I'm
Okay.
locking my answer in with Twinkie too because I don't.
All right. I would have, well, honestly, I'm trying to think if I've,
Oh, my name's Ronnie, and I'm gonna act like I've eaten this Mexican dish.
I have not had the Mexican cuisine. I'm trying to think of when I've had a Twinkie because I don't. You know, I'm a honey bun man.
Well,
Will you say it?
Have you?
Honey
say
bun, honey buns.
Ronnie Coleman is his honey bun man.
Okay.
Have you had the Zingers? Zingers are Twinkies with icing on the outside.
That's a Little
Yeah.
Debbie product, right?
That is a Little Debbie product. Well,
the Twinkie's a
no. That's
Hostess.
a host. No.
That's a Hostess
Wait, hold on.
as
Let me
well?
look up Zingers and see it. We gotta figure this out. This is super important. Zingers. Okay, so
And then there's zebra cakes. Let's name all these obscure. All right, the Swiss rolls, which is one of my personal favorites,
Swiss rolls are Little Debbie products.
What are those things that we would always have?
and zebra cakes are as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cosmic brownies or Little Debbie's.
I
right?
want to say that Zinger products are Hostess. Let me
Can
figure it
you,
out.
Shouldn't take this long to look up. Keep looking it up though.
They are Hostess.
They're
Zinger products are Hostess. They are essentially Twinkies with icing on the outside as well. And I just did like a whistle sound with my.
So I don't like that they. Okay, so Hostess makes both the Twinkie and the Zinger.
And to me, I always had the Zinger when I was in high school. I would always in vending machines. I would always ask the decent looking chicks, not very decent looking.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, "Hey, can I have $1?" I would get the Zingers in there, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll split it with you." Never would, never did.
Right.
And I would eat it myself, and I would just basically like, I would tell them how good it was.
Zinger. Okay. See, Zingers. If I got $1 and I'm walking up to a vending machine, which by the way, inflation nowadays, you can't get.
Well,
nothing
yeah,
in a vending
you have to
machine
have
with
at least two.
You got to have $1.25 at least, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
only getting you some like nuts or something. But back in the day, before inflation, grabbed the world by the balls so aggressively, if I had $1 and I was walking up to a vending machine, very rarely were you seeing me walk away with anything but a honey bun.
Oh,
And
yeah.
is that being honest?
That'd be pretty well.
When you were
Well,
in HS,
I
when
mean,
you were in
don't-
HS, be honest. When you
don't
were in
ruin the
HS,
joke, but probably not. But don't ruin the joke.
in HS though, if someone was giving you
Yeah.
4 quarters,
I did.
4 quarters,
Mm-hmm.
15 nickels,
No one gave me money like that, but okay.
10 dimes,
Yeah.
what would you get?
All right, here's the main ones. Honey bun, I've definitely got a honey bun before. I mean,
That's an obvious one. I feel like anybody that does not get a honey bun
Mm-hmm.
from a vending machine at least once in their life is not a.
other top 2 that I can think of right now. You might say something. I'm like, oh yeah, I did get that. Flamin'
Zinger.
Hot Cheetos and the honey barbecue Fritos, little twisty guys.
Yep.
I can't even disagree with any of those. That's perfect.
So, Are we saying that there's regular candy in this? Like, is there Snicker bars? And
Sure.
stuff?
You're run-of-the-mill vending machine.
I mean, but back in the day, that was when MO took over, so it's kind of like they changed the.
Yeah. I started seeing I started seeing apples with the windy thing stabbed through the apples to keep them in there. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, which kind of changed up the vending machine products. Yeah. But it's fine, it's fine.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos were definitely a go-to. So is Honey Bun.
Saw a lot of lukewarm broccoli in plastic containers. That was just like, it's like you could at least run this through a steamer or something. Don't just give me raw broccoli.
Snickers. I'm a Snickers fan.
Why the hell would I want broccoli that temps out at 72 degrees to go along with my
milk?
To go along with this run-of-the-mill chicken pot pie.
1/4 pint milk.
Chicken pot pie is because broccoli goes with chicken pot pie. What am I trying to think of?
Milk. Why did they always give us like a little carton of milk?
Dude, what do I drink? Tell me what I drink.
Water, hot chocolate, and occasionally milk.
Say it right.
Water, milk, and occasionally hot chocolate.
How can you not just go get water?
There's water fountains, Ronnie.
That's what they always say. That makes me so mad.
Whoa.
It makes me mad, dude.
You're talking about that's a good point.
I gotta walk to the water fountain
every time you want to.
Every time I'm going through the lunch line, I gotta be like, "Oh, can you guys give me a cup?" Or do I not even get a cup? Do I have to eat my meal and get halfway through? Be like, "Well, trip to the water fountain, come back."
Or you have to bring your own BYOB, bring your own bottle. That's what's.
Hey. People could have brought their own milk, is all I'm saying,
How crazy is that?
Something I would do.
They practically forced milk down your throat. I mean,
what do the lactose intolerant people do?
Crazy. They had fruit punch.
They had to drink.
They had a nasty fruit punch. That's right.
They literally had to drink peaches. That's like, it's insane.
They're like, all right, people are having cheeseburgers and fries. What are we gonna give them to drink? And someone's like, all right, here are the 4 options, no question. Milk, chocolate milk, fruit punch, and then sometimes strawberry milk.
I was about to say strawberry milk, and that shit was good.
Did y'all have the clear Gatorade? Did you ever have that?
Yeah, but that was...
you had to pay extra $1 for the clear Gatorade.
It's like, whoa, dude.
Well, that's
fucking
cool.
poor.
Yeah.
And then, don't have the money? Go to timeout. You gotta go to timeout.
This guy used to get in so much trouble with the parents because he would just be buying stuff, extras, like all the time.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy too? I'm not even saying your mom and dad. My mom and dad would be like, "Oh, why are you doing that?" And I'd be like, "Oh, wow, I paid $2 for lunch today instead of $1." Think about how crazy that actually is.
Sorry, I'm a growing boy, Mom. Instead of 4 chicken nuggets, I wanted 8, so we had to pay $1.25 extra.
I paid an extra $1 for lunch today. Imagine how crazy that actually sounds now.
Oh, sorry, Mom. My meal cost $4.25 today. No,
it wouldn't even cost that. That was extreme.
Yeah, that was extreme. I got lucky because he was so bad just buying, This guy he's a giver, and you gotta love him for that. The number of times I was in high school and 8 of my friends ran up to me on a single day and said, "Dude, your brother just bought all of us something from the vending machine." And I'm like, where the fuck did he get money to do that? And then at lunch, he was buying Doritos and Gatorades and stuff like that. That by the time I got to like my junior, senior year, and I was like, okay, Mom, screw this. They never even said anything to me. I was getting extras for days.
Yeah, if you didn't get extras, you were lame-o.
Yes.
Poor.
What was your vending machine go-to?
I personally think that my machine go-to is going to be Snickers. If I ever if it was in there, Snickers was a good choice. Mm-hmm. You never really would see like a Twix or anything in there. I don't feel like. I don't like Twix as good, but like Kit Kats or Snickers are like the mainstream candy.
The worms, the sour worms, were always
a lot of people got those sour worms.
Yeah, the sour gummies.
I never really went and got them myself, but the number of times I got a couple sour gummies from someone.
Hey, speaking of that, one time.
Answer me this: has anyone ever remember what you were going to say? Because I'm so intrigued. But while we're talking about sour gummies,
I'm remembering.
Is there a more shareable vending machine item than the sour gummies? Has anyone ever gotten a sour gummy pack and ate all of them by themselves?
No, you always got to give at least one to a friend. That's a rule, dude. That's a freaking rule.
Dude, if you don't give me a red and yellow sour gummy, We're not friends.
Wow.
So yours is red and yellow?
Red and yellow.
Yeah.
Blue and red
red.
is my favorite.
Oh, wait, blue and red. I'm so sorry. I meant blue and red.
That's what you meant.
For those who
Come on.
can't see,
red
I'm
and yellow
pointing
is
at
the second
Chaz.
best, though.
Oh, I meant blue and red. I'm so sorry that I missed
Pointing at Chaz because blue and red was definitely the best.
Blue and red.
And then red and yellow was the
Then
second
red
best.
and yellow,
And then
and then
after
green
that, it
and
didn't matter.
green and
after that,
orange.
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Green and orange.
After that, it didn't matter. And what I was going to say is one time, me and my buddy Nicholas, who I've mentioned on this podcast multiple times.
How is he?
He's doing great.
Damn
Okay.
it, Kyle.
He's actually, you know what? He's actually happily married and happily fathered right
Well,
now.
I just was being polite. I don't actually care. You can keep going.
All right. Me and him, there was a time that we took, what do you call, what is like the mushrooms? Is that what you call them?
I believe they're called shrooms, mushrooms,
We took a handful of those.
recreational drugs.
We took a handful of those. We got one of his.
A handful, okay?
Oh, dude, this was actually the girl that got pregnant, and yeah,
I still don't feel like
talk
we ever
about it.
gave that story its due diligence, but one day.
yeah,
we will.
the girl that got pregnant and kind of left me in the dust. She picked us up, took us to Kroger, and I gave her my card because I was on shrooms. She probably bought pregnancy test, whatever she bought. I don't even know.
Yeah, in preparation for 5
Yeah.
years down the line. Stocked
Yeah,
up.
preparation for 4 or 5 years down the line. She brought pregnancy test.
Stocked up.
And she got I told her, hey, while you're in there, I don't know what she was buying. I was so fucked up. I was like, get us some gummy worms.
Dude, and listen, because I will, I never bought them the vending machine. Sour gummy worms are one of those things that I connected so much with vending machines that the idea that they were just in normal stores, you could get them anytime, was like foreign to me until one time I saw them. I was like, oh yeah, you could do that.
Definitely buy that.
Yeah. And she, you know what she did? I saw a text on my phone 3 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
She said, do you want the pound bag? And I never responded. And so she bought the pound bag with my card. And
It's a lot of gummy.
it's a lot of gummy, and I wasn't even mad because it was incredible. Me and him on the ride back, obviously we're, we're tripping balls right now. We on the ride back, we're blaring heavy metal music.
Yeah.
I mean, we get her to play the heaviest metal music. We are jamming, dude. We've got sunglasses on. I don't even know whose sunglasses I had on.
Right.
That's how deep I'm rolling.
Hell, you were on shrooms. You
Yeah.
might not even been wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, and dude, you know what I'm doing? I've got the gummies in my mouth. I'm not even chewing them.
That's where they.
I'm not even chewing them. They're just chilling in there, dude. And
I'm pretty sure you felt like they were crawling in and out of your mouth.
yeah, they did. It was like I had earthworms in my mouth. It was so awesome, and I was just chilling with them, vibing out hard.
Yeah.
5-minute drive felt like 30 minutes. It was awesome.
That was a fun story about being under the influence. I got a little fun story to share.
I would love to hear it.
So, I'm a man of the age of 22.
Wow.
And so whenever I turned 21, my good friends, Matt and Josh,
Okay.
invited me down to Milledgeville. That's also in Georgia, for those who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they went to college, and they said, you know what, for your 21st birthday, you're going to come down here, and we're gonna get you drunk, because that's just what you do for your 21st.
Right.
And so that's what I did. And I just remember that after losing many, many, many drinking games, because I had never played them before, I ended up being down so badly with about 6 White Claws in me at a Taco Bell drive-thru and getting in an argument with a rather large woman behind me and about if tomatoes are fruits or vegetables. And I remember that I got Matt in trouble because Matt had a bet going on with his friend that he had a month to sleep with his girlfriend, and if he hadn't done it in a month, that the winner got a 30 pack or 30 case of beer or whatever the case was.
High stakes.
Yeah, high stakes.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember that I was so gone. And I remember I looked over at Matt and I said, Matt, you remember that time you made that bet that you could sleep with Virginia a month into your relationship for 30?
Virginia, you've been put on blast.
Blast,
girl.
bitch.
And then-
Hope you're not listening.
So then we went
Verge?
then that's whenever Josh asked if we could go to Taco Bell, and Matt started to get in the car, and Virginia said no to Matt, and she took us. So I just remember getting in an argument about tomatoes while I was wearing Virginia's jacket backwards in the front seat, and Josh was holding me down because I was being too loud in the passenger
I hope
seat.
those two kids made it all right.
Dude, they are so good right now, let me tell you.
I hope their sister made it all right. I would love to make her all right.
What are you doing to me, Swamp?
Sisters on your mind? You want to tell your sister story? Not your sister.
Oh, my sister?
Yeah, you want the people to know, not your sister.
Not your sister. Oh, my
At dinner,
sister?
you were talking about your run-in with a sister.
That's a good one. Well, have we talked about the Nintendo Wii?
No, you got to tell the people about that because that's exciting stuff.
So
I still won't believe it till I see it.
I won't believe it. My name's Ronnie Coleman. I don't believe stuff.
Won't believe it till I see it.
Here's the thing, guys. My sister Jessica has retrieved the Nintendo Wii from the fake ass cousin.
Well, not fake ass. Your cousin that you're scared of.
I'm not scared.
Well,
I threatened him. That's why I got the Wii back. I threatened him. That's why they gave it up.
I believe the first time you asked for it back was 10 months ago.
Okay, I got the Wii. Anyways, my sister has the Wii back. She's bringing it back in approximately 2 weeks, and I will fucking shred on Guitar Hero.
My name is Jonas.
Yes, my name is Jonas, 100% expert, multiple times. Easy peasy. I mean, I'm not going to do that for you guys. I'm going to go harder. We're going to go excellent.
We'll see.
Anyways, it doesn't matter. You're all you guys are going to see how a fucking expert plays Guitar Hero without playing it in 7 years.
We'll see if he remembers how to ride the bike.
Dude.
Yep. This guy's got fingers on him.
You got to account for a lot of things. The Wii's got a lag on it, dude.
It doesn't matter. I've got fingers on me. And here's the thing, guys. We're not talking about that anymore. What were we talking about? His sister?
You were out at the bar.
You're out on
All right, so I was out and about around town, and I've got a buddy who is
This
on
guy
the
British?
WD, The Walking Dead.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say who he is because I don't want you. I'm gonna stalk this guy. He's a loser. He sucks.
Well, he's hot as shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's hot. I would fook him.
Just go on there, look for the sexiest guy you see on it, and that is our friend.
That is our friend. He's on there, and we all went down and about around town, and
How you feeling, by the way? Just like mental, got some drinks full.
it's great,
good?
dude.
Okay.
I wish I had a vape. That's
Right.
the only thing I'm missing.
Yeah.
Do you want to go drive and get me one?
Go on a little excursion? No, I don't. Can I be frankly honest with you, real quick? No, not really. Don't want to do that.
Well, me and my buddy and his friend, well, it's also my friend, we all went down and about around town, and we got drunk. I had drank margaritas beforehand. I then pre-gamed with them. Ronnie doesn't like the term pre-gaming. He thinks it's lame.
Not that it was ever okay, but if you are over the age of 22 and you say you're pre-gaming for anything,
shut the fuck up.
that is so lame.
So me and Travis pre-gamed before, but this is a different story.
Because here's the idea. The idea, when you are of age and can drink anytime you want, the idea that you're going to pre-game, oh my God.
Anyways, guys, we got Ronnie.
You can do it.
Coleman.
I understand the process of not paying the outrageous prices elsewhere. Just be like, yeah, well, this is what you say. When you're 25 years old and an adult, this is what you say. Yeah, we had a few drinks before we came here. You know, we were You're not going You're not going to a high school football game.
So you're right. You're right. So I had some margaritas beforehand, and then I pre-gamed with them at this guy's house. And
so you were going to homecoming. I didn't realize you were
I was going to homecoming as a freshman, yes.
I didn't realize you were going to homecoming. Okay.
So we had pre-gamed. I'd gone downtown. We were out and about. And
the times that you said, hey, tell him, Travis. Tell him. We know he's out and about. If there's one thing I know about this story is that you had pre-gamed and you were out and about.
I was out and about. And there was these people there.
Wait, did you pre-game?
I did pre-game. So I was a little litty titty, and we were all drinking at this so-called bar, and and we saw a familiar lady who I had seen before. And by seen before, I was great friends with her in high school and even up till I was 20.
She was out and about.
Oh, I should not have had to tell this story.
Anyways,
will never end.
Anyways, I was drinking. We were having fun. I was with a girl, an old friend. I was an old friend. Her friends.
Out and about.
They were people I never met, but I was having fun with them, dude, and it was a great time.
Out and about.
We were having a great time. I was chilling with them, and I said, hey guys, we're going to leave. We're going to do this. So we left.
This is the worst story ever.
Y'all saw a Jaro spider?
It's so boring.
It's so boring, dude.
You saw a Jaro spider?
Here's the thing. It wasn't boring when you were sober and told me.
Okay, we're leaving the excursion. We're leaving this place. And I go, hey, I saw somebody I knew in high school. She's pregnant now. She's got a baby in that belly. I saw her walking down the stairs. I definitely saw her tummy sticking out. Okay. She's definitely pregnant. And I was like, we should go talk to her. Or I didn't say that. We just left the place. I didn't say that.
Right.
We left the place. We were going to a different bar across the street. So I said, hey, I did see her though. I was like, oh, do you remember that girl? And they're like, oh yeah, I remember her. I was like, yeah. Blah, blah. We walk down the stairs. We go across the street. We run in. Okay. I had known this girl because she played softball with my sister way back in the day. Mm-hmm. Her mom was there. Her mom's friends were there. And I saw him and I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And she was like, oh, she saw you across. She said she thought she saw you, blah, blah. I'm 6'9", so everyone sees me.
He's not 6'9".
I'm 6'8". Everyone sees me. It's a curse that everyone sees me. Even my buddy and the old friend that we saw, they were like, oh,
I love hanging out with Chaz because everyone sees you. You're 6'7".
It's like, okay. And then, anyways.
If you do not finish this fucking story, I am going to jerk a knot in your tail.
Anyways, 6'6" Kyle, or not Kyle. 6'6" Chad. He walks across the road. Sees the mom, and says, "Oh, hey, her name is you know what? I'm gonna fucking say it. Her name was Sandy." I said, "Hey, Sandy, how are you? I'm being a fucking gentleman tonight. Okay, I'm being so gentleman.
Put on the charm.
I'm putting on the charm. I'm using terms I've never used before." And I go, "Oh, what's up?" And she's with her, what looks to be her friends, and obviously her daughter, who's close to my age, and who's pregnant. And I'm talking to Sandy, and I'm like, hey, my mom, she was talking about my parents and all blah, blah. Yeah, my mom's a great lady. And she was talking about them, and she was like, how are they doing? I'm like, they're doing great. They would love to know that you're talking to them, blah, blah. And then I feel like a stroke on my arm. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm getting ready to have a stroke listening to this story.
And I keep feeling a stroke, and it's like, you're adorable. And I was like, what? And I turn, and I see this lady who looks older, and she's like rubbing my arm like it's just the fucking Mona Lisa, rubbing it that hard. And
doesn't make sense.
No, it's like you saw like a priceless.
The Mona Lisa's a painting. It doesn't rub anything.
Yeah, it's like you saw like one of the most priceless paintings in the world, and you just want to fucking rub it. And she's rubbing my arm.
I think they have very strict do not touch policies.
Well, anyway, she's rubbing my arm, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. She's like, you are fucking adorable. She's like, how old are you? I was like, 19.
She didn't say you
I
were
did.
Fucking adorable.
She did. I said, I'm 19. And she goes, you're not 19. I was like, okay, I'm 25. It's a little embarrassing I'm saying that. She's like, oh my, you are so adorable. Are you looking for older women in your life? And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm talking to Sandy, who's like 60 probably. She's got wrinkles all over the place. And
not if there's anything wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm talking to her, and I'm like, oh, your daughter, and I heard her daughter, and I can tell she's embarrassed, and I just keep hearing, you're adorable, and I just keep feeling stuff touching me all over the place. And it finally gets to the point where, like, I tell Sandy, I'm like, my parents will be thrilled that you said hey. I use the term thrilled. Never used it in my life.
No, never heard you say.
Never once used in my life. And the other lady goes, "You are so, oh my, that is so fucking adorable. That is so adorable." Yes, she did. That. And then she starts twerking on me, and I'm not kidding.
That part I believe.
She starts twerking because she says. I forgot to mention this part. I said, I am looking for an older lady tonight. And she starts twerking right on me, and I just start laughing, and it gets real awkward. My buddies have left me. Yeah. They have walked. I literally say, "Hey, guys, come back. And they leave me because they see what's going on. They see this lady grab my arm.
All there's left to do now is close the deal. Let's see what Chaz does next.
So Chaz Chart decides to walk away and laugh. And so I DM the girl that I went to high school with and say, "Hey, what's your mom's friend's number?" And she goes,
"Great line, funny
line. Great line, funny line." She goes, "Ha ha ha ha," in all caps, and says, "That was my sister."
Yes.
And her sister is like 15 years older. Did not know that. It ended up being really awkward, and I just said,
"Right," because you made it weird.
I did make it weird. I said, "Ha ha ha, whoops," like that, and I should have sent a voicemail that said, "Whoops." And then I said, "Your sister's fine as fuck," and she never once replied. And it was super awkward.
Because why would she?
Yeah, and that's the good point. But I was really tipsy at the time. I regretted it. Not really, because I would have fucked her sister.
I'll go on the record to say that might have been the worst story ever told on this podcast. Not the story itself, but the
storytelling.
The conversion of the story.
Right.
That about does it for this episode. Yeah. Are we going to do another one?
I'm down for another one if y'all
are
down.
I'm down. I'm ready.
I can't.
No, I'm ready. If we get talking points, I'm fucking ready, dude.
Yeah, we got so many questions that it's not even.
We need to answer a lot of questions, and I've got like one or two more talking points as well.
Fantastic. All right, we're gonna do another one, but it'll be posted later. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I've been Ronnie.
I've been Chaz Chardy.
I've been Travis Coleman.
We will see you. Talk with you next time. Peace.
Peace.